I've been asked to say a few words. Unaccustomed as I am. No. Anyhow, anyway, I'd just like to thank you all for coming. It's very nice to see all you folks just popping up to wish us well and come and have a look at the car. You guys may be classified as Tesla fanatics or something like that. So yeah, there you go. Told you. And so I'm very, very happy to be here. I appreciate you guys showing up. And everybody kind of like wants to know the same things. What's this car like to drive? This is a very nice car. I mean, it's infinitely better than certainly anything that isn't a Tesla. This is a fabulous departure from what you'd see if you were fooling around with the second best vehicle, as far as I'm concerned, is the Mach-E, and there's I've said this a number of times, but a 10-year gap between this kind of a car and anybody else.
Well, here we are, Sandy and I in Greenville, South Carolina. Sandy, do you want to recap day two?
Well, day two was kind of exciting. First, I had a lot of driving, and Cory did most of it because I was working. But I'd say that when we got to the parking garage in Atlanta, I'd say there must have been at least 100 people that came and went. There was 20 stalls or more, and they were all filled with Teslas, and people were coming, saying hello, shaking hands, asking about the car, and leaving again, because again, we're stuck in the middle of the day. But it was, I think it was really a good event. We were given a lunch by
Charlie Newton.
Charlie, yeah.
Thanks, Charlie. He bought us lunch, and
I recommend the chicken pot pie. What was the name of that place? The dog?
Lucky Dog?
Lucky Dog
Up
or something?
Dog?
Some kind of dog anyway. But I really enjoyed the chicken pie. And the camaraderie. It was good there. They were really very nice to us. Yeah. And then we jumped in a car and headed down here to Clemson. Now, we came to Clemson University for two reasons. One, technology. Clemson is making F1 vehicles that are basically autonomous, and that's kind of a big deal for us.
Indy car,
sorry.
Yeah.
But that's a big deal for us. So we wanted to have a chat with them, and unfortunately we got here at around 6 o'clock at night, so there wasn't really much of an opportunity to mingle or meet and greet with everyone. We kind of apologize for that. Actually, there was one guy though.
Yeah.
Your friend there.
I actually walked out to the car late at night to unplug it because I didn't want to get idle fees. And there was a guy sitting in one of these spots named Greg in a black Model 3. And he's like, "Hey, I saw you were in Clemson on Twitter, and I live in Charlotte, and I was driving this way, and I was trying to catch up with you." So I'll interpret that as he's a big fan. But yeah. I did get a picture of Greg. Maybe we'll throw it up there and work it into this.
Yeah.
Hi, Greg. Thanks for saying hi. But Clemson University is really pushing the envelope when it comes to their master's program. So we got a tour with David Clayton.
Yeah, the executive director of Clemson.
Yep.
So thank him an awful lot. By the way, Billy Morris was the one who kind of brought this all together. There was a communications gap, and we thought we were going to miss out, and Billy kind of jumped in there and arranged everything.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot there, Billy. You did a great job. Thank you.
We don't want to spill too much beans because we got 20, 30, 40 minutes worth of footage inside that facility.
Yeah.
That episode should be coming as part of the road trip road trip series. And now we're headed on to our next stop. So we have 9 hours of driving today, 3 or 4 charging stations. And we want to thank SABIC. So if you see SABIC on the side of the car, they chipped in to help cover the cost of this road trip. So really appreciate what they do
and
there.
Actually, the check arrived today. So, so we're pretty happy about that. Yeah.
And if you saw some other videos, we did a collaboration with them on a plastic battery tray.
Right.
I believe their team has even moved even further, and they have a near working prototype. They showed it at the European battery tray, so maybe we'll put a link to that in the description.
Yeah, I'd say that SABIC has, in general, a lead on everyone else with battery tray technology, and this will help bring the price down, give longer life to the battery because it's an insulator, not a conductor. Aluminum or steel is a conductive material. Plastic doesn't conduct at all. So SABIC is kind of leading the way in that area. So I think that having them as a sponsor is great. I'm delighted to see that they're getting into the EV world. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and anything else about the road trip? Oh, we stayed at a horrendous hotel.
I don't want to talk about that.
Maybe we'll cut that out.
Yeah, we can leave it in there, but I can tell you one thing for sure. I had a premonition, and I brought a pillow that I bought when I was on my last airplane trip, because my blow-up pillow blew up, and so I bought one of these things. It was $25 for 2 or something like that, and I was really glad I had that with me because my pillow had these enormous brown spots. Like you could see it was on the pillow, and when I lifted it up and looked at it, I put that aside and I took my other little pillow and slept on it. But we're here at the Hilton, which was
very nice,
3 times more expensive and 1,000 times better. When people talk about value, I'm looking at the value of my time,
health,
sleeping, and my health. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So
our bad experience was in Kimball, Tennessee.
Yeah.
One of the 5 or 6 hotels at that exit.
Yeah,
so
right.
we'll leave them unnamed.
Well, yeah, we'll keep it unnamed, but remember value. Anyways, thanks very much for watching, and we'll be giving you another update tomorrow. Thank you.